You know things are bad when the Democrats send the BIPOCS out to dismiss President Biden, and that's exactly what's going on. Earlier this week, we had the New York Times that sent out the message, hey, it's time for Biden to step aside. Is he fit to serve? Is he too old? And immediately, you got a bunch of pundits who just jumped on this and a couple of Democrat politicians who did the same. Why? Because they know that Biden is a disaster. Check this out.
The president have the stamina, physically and mentally, do you think, to continue on even after 2024?
Don, you're asking me this question. Oh my gosh, he's the president of the United States. You know, I can't even keep up with it. We just got back from New Mexico. We just got back from California. That is not a question that we should be even asking. Just look at the work that he does. Look how he's delivering for the American public. Look, that article that we're talking about is hearsay. It's salacious. That's not what we care about. We care about how are we going to deliver for the American people? How are we going to make their lives better? That's what the president talks about. That is his focus. And that's where we're going to continue to focus on.
Wow. Well, I don't know. Is that where they're going to continue to focus on? Because I got to tell you, as far as what he's doing for the American people, he's causing pain. He's causing misery. Did you see the look on Don Lemon's face? Boy, he was stern. This is probably the new Don Lemon trying to keep his job as CNN is trying to change direction and be more stern again, do more real news again. But yes, the hit is out on Biden. And you know that it's real because people of color are delivering the message. See, that's how the Democrats work. They're all about identity politics. And right now, they have Americans of African descent, or at least those who look like that. They got them elevated. They're the spokespeople for the Democrat Party. And why not? I mean, you got so many firsts with Kamala Harris and Corinne right here, John Pierre. You've got the new Supreme Court justice. All of these are black females. So they put her on the spot, but you got to take into account who did it. Don Lemon of CNN. But that's not all. You also had Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who put out a hit on Biden.
About President Biden, he is saying he's going to run again in 2024. Will you support him?
You know, if the president chooses to run again in 2024, I mean, first of all, I'm focused on winning this majority right now and preserving a majority this year in 2022. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I think if the president has a vision, then that's something certainly we're all willing to entertain and examine when the time comes.
That's not a yes.
Yeah, you know, I think we should endorse when we get to it. But I believe that the president has been doing a very good job so far. And, you know, should he run again, I think that I think it's we'll take a look at it.
Okay.
But right now we need to focus on winning a majority instead of a presidential election.
Wow. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, well, she refused to endorse the president. And, you know, she got called out. She really kind of waffled about that. What's going on? Well, you know what's going on. Inflation. You know what's going on. Astronomical gas prices. I don't know what the administration was thinking, or the people who are running the administration. Maybe they thought that this was going to take a longer time to do. But because of their incompetence, because of other factors that they set in motion, it is accelerating. And it is accelerating so fast that the Biden administration and the whole Democrat Party is now doomed to come 2022. Not that shenanigans won't go on. I mean, they have to. That's the only way they're going to be able to pull something out. They're going to have to revert to some of the tactics they used in November 2020. But it's very telling that the BIPOCS, the people of color of the Democrat Party, are leading the charge and asking for Joe Biden to absolutely step aside. There's one more BIPOC, person of color, that I want you to check out. Van Jones on CNN. He gave a subtle push to the Biden administration, to Joe Biden as well. And I got to tell you, this is not a coincidence.
As David Axelrod said, come out and put his name on it. He said, look, This is a person who, if they win, will be closer to 90 at the end of their second term than 80. And therefore, these are very fair questions. Joe Biden said these were fair questions the last time when he was running. So do you have these questions?
Well, I think everybody is looking very closely now. When Biden does well, he does really well. That gun speech he gave, he was perfect. It was powerful. When he does badly, when he stumbles, you get nervous and you wonder, is it just a stutter? Is he tired, or something else there? And so I think that people are just looking. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of Democrats are like, if this guy's ready to go, we're behind him. But if he's not ready to go, he should let us know. I think that's what's going on.
I think that's what's going on. That's what Van Jones is saying. He thinks that's what's going on. If he's ready to go, we'll get behind him. But if he's not, somebody needs to let us know. Well, Van, I'm letting you know. And the New York Times is letting you know. And the country is letting you know. There is no way that Biden is going to win in 2024, no matter who they put up against, because you cannot run with inflation like this. And it's not done. It hasn't topped out yet. You cannot run with the disastrous open borders. You cannot run with COVID mandates. You cannot run with any of this. The Democrats have literally screwed the pooch. And what we're seeing right now is them abandoning ship. It was all hands on deck a few months ago. Now it's abandoned ship. Transgenders and drag queens first. My name is James T. Harris. This is my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. Every time we put up a new video, well, you'll be notified. I got to tell you, this is exciting stuff. Yes, the country is in big trouble, but maybe this is what we had to experience in order for us to reverse course. Because of the actions of Biden, I don't see a Democrat running this country again for the next 30 years. Here we go.